Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the chat. It's Market Beast Edition. Fellow competitor speaking. We're taking care of 5 cannabis stocks today. Sndl Acb Cron. We're going to take a look at Tilray and Cgc, all in this video. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only go over price action, no news here. I'm just going to give you the range to pay attention to. We're also going to go over some financial support ascending lines and see if we can all make sense of it here. So yeah, let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? So today's June the 15th, 2021, and the current price of Sndl, I guess we'll start, is going to be $1, slightly negative, approximately 5.6% for the day. Okay, here's the lines. All right, perfect. So these are weekly candles that we're taking a look at. Notice the market just recently found resistance at the previous level of support on this ascending yellow line, which acted as financial support, which now potentially is going to act as resistance. At least it has here so far. Can it blast off this week and go to the upside and break above that yellow line? I think that's unlikely. Okay, that's just my personal opinion, but let's let the markets decide whether or not that's going to happen. Okay, you have the same level that we spoke of for many videos. 98 cents is the line in the sand between the buyers and the sellers. If the market closes a weekly candle below 98 cents, assuming it's not a fake out, then it's likely that the market will continue lower and attempt to push the price as low as 80 cents. That would be the level that the buyers truly need to step in there at about 79, 80 cents. Because if it gets any lower than that, that simply means the sellers are going to take advantage of the opportunity that has just presented itself because the market made a high here at about $2.30. I mean, the candle's bodies, I realize it wicked higher, but this is considered a lower high. So what does that mean? That means the sellers, of course, they're rubbing their hands together and they are saying, okay, our next accomplishments must be at a very minimum would be the level down here. All right, the previous low. Okay, it's really simple, guys. Just looking for lower lows and lower highs to verify a downtrend. This market is still subjected to a downtrend if 98 cents cannot hold. Okay, the uptrend was here. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We'll go over it, each one briefly here, guys. This market was in a uptrend ever since October 2020 when it was finding financial support at the yellow line, bouncing up beautiful off that line until it actually broke below that yellow line. Now, this doesn't mean that it's in a downtrend. It's subjected to an overall downtrend because the trend is referring to the end and it's been going down ever since the beginning of time. This simply means that as long as the market can find a higher low, okay, the lowest point here is just below that 51 cent level that we went over, which is at like 43 cents, and this is technically so far a higher low at about 67 cents. So as long as Sndl, if it breaks below 98 cents, not saying it will, but be open to that if it happens. If it can make a higher low, just understand, give the market time. It will eventually reach the higher levels that we went over. I think we had like a $4 or $5 target. That still should take place. Should being the operative word. Please do your research on this company. If it breaks below $1, it's subjected to reverse stock splits and all of those details that you should definitely understand before you invest. All right. Wow, we spent a lot of time on this deal. All right, next on the list is going to be Acb. All right, and it looks like Acb, the current price is $9.41, slightly negative, approximately 2.6% for the day. Okay. All right, so a very large range for Acb. I think if you can actually time this one good, you're probably going to capitalize a lot on Acb. So the current range is going to be $8.37 all the way up to $14.41. Some may say, okay, how do I interpret this information? Well, I actually got this from this range from the monthly candles. Pull that up really quickly here. So notice the monthly candles. All right, we got a small dip below that range here on these 3 monthly candles here. And as the market dipped below that level and it kind of popped back within this range, it looks like it's just simply consolidating. So what I would do if I was invested in Acb, I'm not invested in Acb, by the way, is I would wait for the monthly close. Okay, if the monthly, let's just say the market still has a little bit more downwards pressure and it's getting down to like 837, we got about 15 days to close this active monthly candle that you're looking at here on the screen, this monthly candle here. So within 15 days, if it's not closing below 837, that's a sign that the market is simply consolidating within this very large range. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have. So again, how to interpret this information. If I were to be listening like on your end and I'm listening to myself, I would always look at the lower range as a potential buy-in opportunity. Okay, I can't technically tell you to do that, but that's how I would interpret this information. 837, okay, as a potential area of interest. I guess we can say that. Okay, next on the list is going to be the Cron. All right, so we have an interesting pattern for Cron. Its current price is $8.80, slightly negative, approximately 0.7% for the day. So there's a projection, a power up cone is what I'm actually going to call it. I actually found this. I'll pull up the weekly candles here. Thanks for your patience there, guys. All right, so the projection cone, it basically means that every time the market consolidates within this projection cone, it has a very explosive move out of the projection cone, assuming that it's using that the top ascending line as support and it continues higher. Beautiful. That's what we're basically waiting on to see how much time Cron is going to consolidate within the power up cone. Looks like there was a breakout attempt here, right? And then it kind of got pushed back within this projection cone, assuming that it's going to consolidate for more time. I'm not sure how long, but as long as it's staying above that ascending line of financial support. So far it's financial support, right? Can it break down lower? Sure, absolutely, guys. Be open to that. Okay, and it depends on when it actually happens. If it happens, it's gonna be at $5.50, like at this lower area down here. And the approximate level, again, depending on when it happens, the breakout to the upside will be $11.20. That's all I really have. I wish I can actually share these charts with you guys. I'm not really sure how to do that. So you can actually kind of pull it up yourself and just kind of take a look at it, right? That's it for Cron Tlry. We are invested in Tilray. We bought Tilray a long time ago. So Tilray, the current price of Tilray is going to be $18.15, slightly negative, approximately 5.2% for the day. So the range, we have this range on the chart for some time. It's going to be $22.61, pretty obvious on the screen there, right? $22.61 is a potential resistance, and $15.31 is a potential. I'd like to add more if it gets that low. Okay, we're down in the lower range down here, guys. $4 is our average, so we're just holding and participating as necessary when we see fits. Okay. So yeah, it looks like there's been like 2 touch points at that 22.61 level. I'm gonna assume it's resistance for now. So yeah, we have to wait for this one. All right, so let's just say if the market continues lower, I look for some sort of 1529. If you guys take notes, somewhere like right around there, 1529 as a potential area of interest. But that would be the area where the buyers must step in order to maintain this. It's kind of in an it's in an overall, ever since back here, I'm so technical with this stuff, right? March the 23rd, 2020, the market has been walking up the stairs. Okay, if you see like high, higher low, high, and then higher high, you see that? And then right now it's just trying to find some sort of curvature formation to technically create a higher low. As long as it's above 1538, yeah, it's consolidating sideways. Yeah, it's making a higher low. The longer it consolidates, the better, because the more energy it's generating to make that explosive move to the upside. All right, so we'll know that it's actually breaking above to the upside when it closes a weekly candle above 2261. That's it for Tilray, and hopefully you caught that level as a potential retracement area of interest. And if it breaks down, that's it, guys. What did I say, 1529 or something like that? If it breaks down, that just simply means that the sellers are taking that opportunity to notice that there's a little bit of weakness here. You see this candles here at about $31. If the buyers get stopped out here at about 2261, yeah, they're going to try to make a lower low than the previous low, guys. It's so simple, so simple. 1538 potentially. Okay. All right, so last on the list we have CGC. And let's see here. So the price is going to be $24.49, slightly negative, 2.5%. All right. So we have $34.70 as the range, the higher level of the range. $24.39 as a potential area of interest. The closer it gets to that level, the more interested I will be. We were invested in this until we actually sold everything. So we're no longer in CGC. Okay. So yeah, that's basically all I have. Just to kind of sum things up, wrap things up here. I'm looking for the higher time frames. Hopefully you guys took note of all the levels. And if you get like weekly candles, I would pay more attention to the weekly candles. If the weekly candles are breaking below or above these specific levels, that is when, of course, remember the fake outs, okay, the very next candle, all right, or like 2 or 3 candles thereafter. That is when I would pay attention to see if the market is breaking out. As far as what I'm concerned, all of the cannabis stocks are in a very large range consolidating. Okay, they're in very large ranges consolidating. So if you see a move up 15-20%, you know, like, hey, Napoleon, is it time? Guys, I'm not sure. I really don't. I don't say that to be rude, because I really don't know what else to say. I always look at the macroscopic picture in the cannabis sector and all the sectors, right? And just kind of base my thesis or understanding on where to buy in and where to scale out or exit the market fully. And I just find the ranges, okay? Hopefully, again, this is useful for you all, guys. So leave an appropriate thumb just below the video if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment. Let me know if this, if this is actually practical for you. If you're like a swing player, I think this is a swing player's dream, right? I would love for someone to have shown me this when I was starting out. All right. And also, if you're new, we go over the alternative markets, Bitcoin, altcoins. Kindly subscribe with us, hit the bell, and we'll send you that information when it is available. Once again, thanks for listening until the end, everyone. Appreciate that. Huge support. Be sure to take care of yourselves, protect your portfolio, execute your strategies. We'll talk soon. And bye for now.